Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today I'm gonna play my real-world DeathWorld game. Let's see. First of all, I think we're supposed to have some ammo. Okay, good. What are we doing today? It's a good question. I think the plan today is to build this block with yellow signs. Let's do this. I wonder what's happening in the ground belts. Are we really this slow with production? Or are we producing them? Wait, this is not the underground. This is the regular belt. Interesting. We have everything. We're not producing them. That is a little bit strange. Our power station is fine. Let's do something. Okay, so first of all, this is where we want to get the circuits. It means that we probably... Okay, so this is a bit... I wonder, do I want to change anything here? I think I'm gonna delete this part. We're gonna keep this second station. It's not really getting anything. Let's remove. Let's just remove this one. This one is our blue circuits. Let's get them. Okay, good. Let's see. I would like to have a very, very simple build here. Super simple. Right, one thing. 3 belts of low density structures. 2 belts of processing units. Slightly different. Right. Let's just do something. Let's start building something and then we'll figure everything out from there. Good. If we copy this part and place it, I don't know, for example here, what are we gonna get? First of all, I think I want to remove all of this. And secondly, maybe it makes sense to move it to here. A good idea or not? It's probably gonna be a good idea. Like this. Right, please. Got to remove you. Like this. Okay. This looks promising. Let's connect them somehow. We have exactly the same connection here. Well, close enough, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe we could have this one be here. I feel like that might look a bit nicer. Yep. Now, what are we gonna do here in terms of beaconing the assembler up? So here is our assembler. It will be producing yellow signs, right? It will have 2 inputs. Do we already have a similar build somewhere? Interesting. So we're placing things to the side here and here. Are producing Green circuits are done the same. Blue science is done the same. Purple science is done differently. Okay. I think I'll do yellow science exactly as purple is done. Basically like that. Just like this. Good. Now we want to have 2 inputs. One going here, another going here. Can also make all of this much more compact. Why don't we do that? Yeah, well, let's make it this compact. I think it's for the best. Input, input, output. Is this it? Probably. I think that's it. Let's copy it a couple of times. Okay. And we will be able to see what exactly is happening. Good. So, wait, this part is a gun, this one is a gun, 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 gun. Where are my blue circuits? We don't have them yet. I would like to start getting blue circuits. Right, have fun with them. That is great. And here we got. Here we have a first delivery of blue circuits. Now, on this side, how should we make this part work? Do something like this. Then I guess we could. Oh, it's a little bit strange. Right. That's interesting. Well, I don't see blue circuits yet. About the blue circuits. I just think it's gonna be much easier if we wait, but we want exactly this build, don't we? I feel like we want exactly this stuff built here. Actually, right here. It is the input. Okay. We should be able to do something. Or not. Here we are not getting. Now we are getting blue circuits. Here we are getting blue circuits. Here we are not getting them yet, but we should have them very soon. Here we also would like to have blue circuits. Let's figure this part out. So if I were to copy this part and paste it here. Oh, it's not looking quite right. I want something like this. Okay. we are gonna try to get something like this. Let's see. So the part here, we can actually move it slightly to the right. And here like this, we could move it slightly to the right. This one. We have 2 belts coming from below, and we'll have 4 belts coming from above, right? This belt, it's gonna focus on this 2. Like this. Interesting. Just trying to figure out whether there is a really nice way to somehow connect everything here. Right, what if we do this slightly differently? What if we have pair of those connecting like this? We'd want to have 4 belts coming here. Maybe we should leave this a bit more room, or you know, slope this a little bit. I just want to use slightly different design to, you know, to have a little bit of variety in what we are doing. Right, how about this build? I think it looks almost good. And if we have this thing, we could also have something similar. Oh, we can't have it like this. Oh, because we don't want to. That's the lowest part. Like, pair. Here we want to have this one. And what do we want to do? We want to make sure that this block is shifted slightly to the right. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. So we have 2 inputs going here. We have 2 inputs coming from here. That is fine so far, I think. Right? Let's proceed. This covers this too. If we were to paste it here and here, what would we get? We could paste exactly the same thing here, and exactly the same build here. Now, this one we would want to move it slightly to the right, just a little bit, like this, right? And this one we would want to move even further to the right by 2. Why are we doing that? We are doing that. All of this are going down. So we have pretty much 4 belts going down. Like this. Okay, 4 belts, 3 belts, 2 belts, 1 belt. And here we have we'll have 4 belts coming up. 1, 2, third one. And we'd want to have a 4th one somewhere here. Going like this side. We have 2 belts. This one is going here, this one is going further up there. This is the last one, I think. Yep. Makes sense. What I'm doing, or not quite. I hope it does. I hope it does. Let's see. So we have 4 belts of loading structures coming from below. We'll have 2 belts of this stuff. Pretty much like this, I think. Yep. Yep, exactly like this. Good. We'll drag them to the side. Then here we'll have something like this that guarantees that they are evenly split. Oh, no. Did I do this? This didn't look exactly how I wanted to. Okay, nice. Now I think it looks fine. Just gonna work. This will split between these 2. Okay, good. Now we just need to add a couple of connections here, right? We would want to connect this one like this. This one probably like this. This part. Wait, is this it? I thought we'll have to do a little bit more. Let's check. Let's check. We have. I'm checking blue circuits. We have blue circuits. We have them here, here, and here. We have blue circuits everywhere. Right? That is awesome. That's perfect. So what are we gonna do now with that? Well, we still need lubricant, right? Lubricant situation is not really resolved, but maybe we can actually fix it kind of temporarily. Maybe we could just create a train. I was thinking of starting to send lubricant from here, because we do have some production of it. I'm not sure whether it's a very good idea or not, but it is, I guess, an option. Or maybe we could ignore that for now. Let's see, I need to copy this thing 27 times. That's a lot. Right, 27 times is a lot. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, what's going on now? Let's see. First of all, we probably want to measure the number here. 15. And I said we need, what? 27, so we want to take all of that. Minus 3. And just paste it. That's pretty much our plan, right? Let's double check. And we have 27. Now the question is, there is a connection between those. That is perfect. That's perfect. So now let's do the following. Let's find good spots for the parts. Yeah, like that. Okay, that looks pretty good. And where would be the next one? I would assume somewhere here. So let's copy it and paste it a couple of times. Well, I feel like we need one more. Let's do this. And we probably need a radar somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Right, I think here it's okay. It's okay. Let's well, I don't want to copy all of that. I want to copy only the rubber parts. And I would like to place them here. With this rubber part, we'd like to add a radar. Yeah, that is it. Isn't it awesome? Alright, one thing that we need to do here. We need... I was trying to make it work without without the loaders, but how are we supposed to have a loader here? I forgot how to build loaders now. I think I usually did it like this. Right, this thing goes here, this one goes like this. Well, that's balancer, right? Seems to be. This is our balancer, good. And we will need to do one trick before that, right? We'll need to somehow match the things. So we'd want to take input priority. Well, that's interesting. We shouldn't care about priority here in theory. But let's say input priority here is from the right, from stuff that we are feeding it. Here input priority from the left, again from stuff that we are feeding. Right, we could do something like this, and here right before I want to do something different. So that's the input. We will evenly distribute between two sides. And here what we want to say output priority is to the left. We want to the right. We want to send here everything into the middle. To free up space here so that we have easier time. Well, actually, because we have the send priority from the side, I think it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, it probably doesn't matter. But this way we should be able to merge all the belts into 4 lanes. The belts that we'll be getting from low density structures here. Good. Now, if we... I'm not sure what should focus in now. What should be my focus? I feel like it would be very, very helpful if we could get 3 types of material out of here. So if we could, say, get something like this, you know, maybe this whole block. If I could copy this, just like that. and paste it somewhere here. I think it's gonna be super helpful. So this part, maybe I should prevent things from entering this block. Alright, because what do we actually want to have here? We want to have, let's see, we would like to have, oh, I hope I will not be hit by the chains, because that's a bit inconvenient when that happens. Right, so we have these two belts kind of coming together, coming close to each other, and we need 2 times the amount of plastic, unless I'm mistaken. I believe we need, well, look. In order to fit this build that we have below, we need to produce lots of low density structures, and these low density structures, they would require 10.5 belts of plastic. That's quite interesting, because we are getting 16 belts here. And if we go with 58, no, 50. Can I like divide it by 16? No, we cannot. 58 is not divisible by 16. Well, yeah, makes sense, because it's not 64. Okay, so I guess what that means. I guess what this means is that we need to think, right? That's what this means in the end. We have to think a little bit. We have to think. We have these 2 belts coming out of there, and I would like these belts to be all about plastic. I want this pair of belts to be about plastic. Let's see. So it's this one is going to be plastic, and the other one is on the opposite side. So the ones on the opposite sides are plastic, and the one in between will have to be steel, I think. That's what it looks like. So let's make this one plastic. Right, this one will also be plastic. Good. We will right, we'll remove all this here. Good. We'll make this thing about getting plastic. That's input of the plastic. Good. And this one, well, it's the same thing really. Input of the plastic. This one is about its input of the steel, and it looks fine to me. Alright. This part, I don't believe we will ever... Okay, I don't believe we'll need the rails here, but maybe keeping the radar is not such a bad idea. Okay, good. This part. If we copied it, pasted it here, would it fit? Yeah, it kinda does. Good. That is good. And we still have we have disconnected them. That is exactly what we want. Right, and this part we could bring it further down. We could keep it, I guess, here. It's not like it really matters. Yep. No, we have a lots and lots of have a lot of plastic coming here, and plastic will be delivered. Yeah, here we'll have plastic, and here have another. We have 16 belts of plastic and 8 belts of steel. Good. That is pretty good. Actually wonder, can we just send them through? So we are sending plastic here, a mix of them, plastic and steel. Can we have a mix? I wonder. Like, could we drag one belt through 3 blocks kind of vertically? Because the number of belts that we have here, well, it's actually gonna be 20. Right, let's calculate it differently. Do I have... I don't really have a build for low density structures. Let me change this. We need 3 belts. 517. No, not 517. 441. Let's double check. 441 divided by 8 is 55.1. Yes. So we need 441 assemblers. Right. Low density structures. I have 8 here, fed by 1 line. Well, actually, not on 1 line. 1 plus 1. That's different. We can mix them here and then we can just send them through, like right across. Kind of through everything. At least I think so. So if we do that, we would get 3 times 8, it's 24, right? We would get 24 factories. And we need 0.3 of steel plate and 0.6 of plastic part. So we actually do need more than half of a belt of plastic for 3 of these blocks. So if you feed 1 belt here and 1 here, everything would look fine. The problem is that we have 20 inputs here, but we only have 16 down there. What if I build them? What if I build them with like 16 in like 1 line? So in total, I guess we would have 64 there. A little bit overbuilt, but it's probably fine. So if you overbuild them a little, and we instead of 24 assemblers, we have 32 assemblers. I need 0.8 of plastic bar and 0.4 of steel plates. And we'll need only 16. That means that we can start building it right here. I feel like that's a pretty interesting idea. So at the very least interesting. Let's try to... Can I trust this blueprint? Or not? It's not clear. Right, it's not clear whether we can actually trust it. So if you build it... Yeah, I want to build it like... Just in case, maybe. Should I build it barely above all this? Or should I build it just wherever? For example, right here. Right across. No, if I build it right across, it's hard to move the belts, kind of, to assign the belts here. I would want probably to build it somewhere... Maybe on the same line? Oh, we cannot. Maybe okay, let's see. Maybe that's the line that I should kinda use. I don't know. I do not know. That's pretty interesting because we would want to have one steel line. Should I turn this on? I think I'd like to turn this on, to be honest. Because everything here is set up correctly. Right, let's just go and clear this whole area. Right. Have to clear it. And I would also want to get the input down. Would I? I probably would want to drag these two belts right across. So like all, I guess now it's not 3 copies, it would be like 4 copies that we'll build here. We'll have like 1, 2, 3, 4. For all 4 copies, I want to get the belt there. And just trying to understand. If we do it here, it might touch this copper block. So one interesting thing here, we don't really care about logistic bots in this network. I mean, we can do, but there is nothing bad in building this copper outpost in the same block as this one. It's basically all about yellow signs. Like this whole thing is basically about yellow signs. We could build it here, we could have this logistic robots flying here. Once in a while they will need to deliver, they'll have to deliver like this stuff, the fuel, but that's pretty minor, all things considered. Yep, so let's try. Oh, but that means that I need to change the direction here. We can do that. We can do that. Let's completely delete all of that. We are not gonna be using this anymore. It will work slightly differently. So first of all, this part will have to be rotated. This one will be rotated. But here is the thing. If I'm rotating them, I might as well drop this one here. No. Yes, that's correct. I might as well just put it over here. That is okay. Let's do this. So we have something coming from that side, probably here, and then right like this, in this direction. Now we are just sending it forward, and we're placing everything on one side here. That's okay. Here it is. Now we would need to do something like this here. More or less. Well, we'll see. We will see. So this is gonna be our input. We have 2 mixed belts with the input. Actually, if I look at this, we could make it a little bit more compact, just like that. The problem here is that I don't really see space for rubber ports. I thought we wanted to have rubber ports here somewhere. Right, what if I add a rubber port here? So we have a rubber port there. If I add one here, no, it's gonna be almost okay. We want to have it. We want to have rubber port. Good question. Oh, and this one. We want to send this thing through. If we build it here, we will not be able to fit. Let's see. Right. I could build teleport right here, and this should ensure both that this part is being fed by the robots and that this one kinda looks okay. Okay, and this would be the output, right? Well, the output we can figure out the output part. What I'm a little bit worried about. Let's see. We have a train. If I were to place a train, it doesn't even. It's not even in place properly. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's pretend that this is our chain. We would place a signal somewhere here. We'd have something like that, actually, and the signal will probably go here. Let's see. We would want to let so that's interesting. I'm not sure whether we should let the chains go through here or not, because there is actually some value in letting the chains go through, because this way they wouldn't have to cross each other's paths. It would be like a complete like one-way kind of nice entrance. They're collecting stuff and then they're exiting out of here and like returning somewhere. I think that's actually awesome. Yep, I'm almost sure that we do not want to let the chains come back from this direction, meaning that this is gonna be one directional entrance. Yes, this is gonna be one directional entrance. We will have a limit of 1. Yes, we do have a limit of 1. And we would want to continue this a little bit further. Maybe like this. Actually, not sure about having a rail signal here. I guess a rail signal is fine. We don't really need chain signal, because I don't think we do. And we could send the results basically out there. The trains, empty trains can go there. We'll have a very, very special schedule for these trains. It will be a separate one. And now that I'm thinking about this, I don't think we'll need a separate south stacker for those, because we can have a stacker right in front of this block. Or actually, we can have stacker as part of the block, basically on this side for the trains. Right. This does not look that bad. In my opinion, looks pretty nice. Now, in order to support this outpost, 50 millions, that's a lot. I am gonna hack this build actually. Am I? Should I do this now? I'm not sure. You know what? Let's take a break. In today's episode, what did we do? Oh wow, having real problems with building it. Looks like we are missing. We're missing rubber port. Yep. I misplaced the rubber port a little bit. My bad. Yeah, let's go there and help. We probably don't even need to help the robots. This, right? Placed it here. Placed it here. Placed it here. All of this should be built very, very, very quickly by the robots. I really hope that this part is gonna work correctly. I really do. I'm gonna cut it here just in case. Temporarily. We'll see how it goes. Okay, good. So in today's episode we built yellow signs and we started, you know, building the, I guess, layout. It's not exactly layout because we knew already the layout, but like the exact placement. We started trying to select where exactly we want load infrastructure production to happen. And yeah, in the very beginning, we are not gonna rely on the trains. We're gonna rely on this copper ore. Yep, and it's gonna be very, very easy to remove. Right, one thing that I said we're gonna hack the thing. I'm gonna place requester chests right here. So that's basically the idea. But what? Don't have power? No way. Okay, now we do have power. Is it the same? What is going on? What is happening here? This part, it's totally not needed. This one, we do have power. Okay, good. So now we actually have same network here. So what I was saying, I already forgot what I was saying. Right. I don't remember what I was saying. I do not remember. Oh, right. We'll use this logistic, like the chests, to request a bunch of copper in them. So that's basically gonna be the idea how this are gonna work for now, at least while we have this patch in here. But in the future, we'll connect trains, and then it will be very, very easy to revert. I'll just have an upgrade planner replacing these chests, the blue ones, requester ones with the steel ones. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Cool. So what do we have? And we will have the setup here is gonna be as follows. We'll have two of this. Well, I'm not gonna be copying them now, but we'll basically have two of like train stops powered by these three belts. No, wait. Yes, two will be powered by this set of belts. So that means that this whole station will be able to power 16. And 16 are gonna take exactly this much space, I believe. And if we measure it here, we see that we are not touching crude oil. That is great. That's exactly what we wanted to happen, I guess. Not to happen. Cool. Okay, we are almost... Well, we are missing two things. We are missing load structures, for which we have everything. We even have copper. And we are missing lubricants. So we'll need to figure out where we'll have a lot of coal liquefaction processes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where we want them. So this area will be taken by purple signs. Here we'll need another block. I'm not sure. We need to find somewhere a spot where we'll be launching rockets. You know what? Maybe we should launch them like really somewhere out of the way. Like we wanted to build a lot of plastic here. Maybe that's where we should be launching them. This part, right? This is kind of on the same line. I don't know. We'll think about it. We will think about it once we get to Spain Science. Let's take a break here. Thank you for following the series and watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!